Hello guys, welcome back to CompTIA A Plus Core 2 220-1102 question and answer series. Today we will discuss questions 85 to 90. So let's get started. Question 86. A user enters a identification number and password to access a computer network. Which of the following type of authentication is this an example of? Single factor, B. Multifactor, C. Biometric, D. Token. So if the user is entering an identification number and password, that means he or she is just entering the password to access a computer network. So it's not a multi-factor authentication, I think. And the biometrics we all know do the fingerprint, and the token is also like RSA token or some hard token. So the right answer might be answer A, single factor. Let's see the answer. Yeah, the answer is answer A, single factor. Let's move to the next question. Question 87. A security administrator does some network testing and identifies significant issue with security on desktop computers. As part of remediation, the network administrator is deploying documentation based on best practice for applying updates to end users' computers. The network administrator must create the process documentation needed to submit back to the security administrator for approval. Which of the following process documentation will be network administrator most likely creates? Choose two. Okay, so the scenario here is he or she is doing some network testing and identifies significant issue with the security on desktop computers. If there is any security issue on desktop computers, okay, let's move to the answer. Which answer is for this question? Yeah, the correct answer is answer C and D. Backout plan and plan for change. So let's move to the next question. Question 88. A network administrator has noticed unusual activity within a user login credentials on the network. The user is attempting multiple simultaneous login access to the network, some of which are attempting to access workstations and server to which the user does not have access. Which of the following should the network administrator do next? So network administrators noticed that unusual activity with the user login credentials means like unusual means like the user is not trying to access like the way he or she trying to access every day. It means like entering wrong passwords multiple times or trying to log in through a different way. That means the network administrators realize that there is something wrong. So for this case, and also the user is trying to access some workstations through this workstation or through this desktop computer, user trying to access another workstation and server. So the user is not tries to access servers, but this time the user is trying to access server and other workstations. That means something is wrong and somebody is trying to access through this user to the server and to the main system. So in this case, I think we have to disable the user Active Directory account to do not let them access to the server on other workstations. It might be somebody outside of the network. They compromised this account and trying to access server through this account. So I think the right answer is answer C, disable the user's Active Directory account. Reset password does not correct for this case. Decrease the user ED privilege. Uh, no, I think B is also not correct. We don't need to decrease the user privilege because it's a still have. If we decrease, it's a still have like some privilege. So I think this is a good option to disable the user active directory. Delete the user? No, we don't want to delete user active directory because there might be like a lots of file and necessary thing for the user on active directory. We might lose all that. So just we want to disable until we figure out what's going on. Let's see the answer. Yeah, the answer is disable the user active directory account. Let's move to the next question. Question 89. A technician is monitoring a network and noticed an outage has occurred that could potentially cause a major disruption to the business workflow. Which of the following should technician do next? A. Identify the issue and its impact to the business. B. Report the incident to the proper teams or management for awareness. C. Start a root cause analysis and create documentations. D. Create an action plan and implement the solution. Okay, here the question is a technician is monitoring a network and noticed an outage has occurred on the cloud, potentially cause major disruption. The technician is not really sure what's going on and what should be the issue. I think the first answer is correct, identifying the issue and its impact to the business. Like, first of all, the technician need to find out what's the issue and what's the impact of this issue to the business. So let's see the answer. Yeah, the right answer is answer A, identify the issue and its impact to the business. Question 90. Which of the following operating systems utilize a web browser as the medium between the user and the applications, storing data on the cloud? Okay, for this question, Red Hat Enterprise Linux, no. macOS, Microsoft Windows, no. Chrome. Chrome is the only application. It's give user access to the web application through the web browser. So this is definitely Google Chrome. Let's see the answer. Yeah, the answer is answer A, Google Chrome.